Okay, this is Ahmed, and yeah, for the most part, this is looking pretty good. This one looks like you beveled it twice, so that's why it's got these kind of weird edges. I'm going to go into the attribute editor and select the most recent bevel, this one, and then click select down here and hit delete. And then I might change this bevel to have more segments to smooth that out a bit. Maybe there. That looks better. And this one, you selected the whole object, it looks like, rather than selecting just the edges that needed to be beveled. So for example, again, if I'm going to select this bevel and then hit delete, and that gets rid of the bevel. And what I need is this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, those, that, 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 that. But none of these kind of ones in the middle. That doesn't, there's nothing around there. It's just the corners, really. So I can use Control B to bevel and adjust the fraction and the segments. Okay. And see, now you don't get all those extra lines in between that you don't need. And again here, yeah, same thing. You've beveled everything by selecting the object and doing bevel, so I'm going to select that and then hit delete. And instead you should just do this edge, right mouse click edge, double click the edge, control B, whoops, control B, and adjust that fraction and segments. So compare these two. Look at all the extra edges on this one versus that one. Here I would say that you did make a bevel, but you missed most of the edges that needed to be beveled. So again, I'll just go ahead and select and delete that. Oh, she did a bunch of. Oh, I think I might have crashed. Didn't like that. Let's see if it comes back. I don't think it's coming back. It didn't like me deleting that bevel, I guess. Sometimes it doesn't like you deleting stuff that's in history. So I'll do Control Shift Escape and task. I have two Mayas open. Try again. Anyway, the point on that was that you missed a few bevels. There's still some sharp edges on there, and generally I wouldn't recommend doing multiple bevels. See if it remembers. File, it doesn't. Took a few minutes to open too, I don't know why. Seems like it's slower than normal to open up. It really should just take a few seconds, but it did this the last time too. Okay, I probably won't try that again. But anyway, this one could be more rounded, and you could do this one and that one, that oops, that one, same on the other side. This one, oops, that one. So there's a lot more you can, but I would step back to the previous version. And here again you could have more segments. And on this one you beveled the whole object, but what you wanted to do is just let's see if it lets me delete this bevel without freaking out. Yeah, what you wanted to do is first do these four, so I can control B, so I can make that really big, and then do the top, just deselecting these ones around here, and then control B, and I can control that. That's a smaller bevel than the one around the front. That's the foot shape that we're going for, though. So compare this one where it's flat on the bottom, round in the front, and then a smaller round on top, versus yours is just basically a rounded cube because you selected the whole object rather than the individual edges. So yeah, a few things to fix, but mostly looking pretty good.